maintaining the unity of Allah in our worship, within our emotions, in our social dealings, however, business, whatever, we maintain the unity of Allah, Tawheed. That is the point that we must get to. This is why when Prophet Muhammad ﷺ sent Mu'adh ibn Jabal to Yemen as a governor, he said to him, إِنَّكَ تَقْدَمُ عَلَى قَوْمٍ مِنْ أَهْلِ الْكِتَابِ فَلْيَكُنْ أَوَّلُ مَا تدعوهم إليه أن يوحدوا الله فإذا عرفوا ذلك فأخبرهم أن الله فرض عليهم 5 صلوات في يوم وليلة. That is, you are coming to a people from among the people of the scripture, Christians and the Jews. Actually in Yemen it's mainly Jews. So he said that the first thing that you should call them to is Tawheed. And Yuwahidullah. And if they understand that, then you inform them that Allah has ordained for them 5 prayers in every 24 hours. Each day and night we have 5 prayers. That's what we tell them after. But the first thing, in other words, the essence of the message that we are trying to get to them is the oneness of Allah. Because if we spend all evening convincing people why the women should be covered, or all the health reasons why they shouldn't eat the pig, or all the good social reasons why we cut off heads for people who kill, if they agree with all that and walk away and die, will that take them to paradise? No. But if they walk out, or walk away, accepting the oneness of Allah, then they have taken their first step to paradise. So this is the key. No matter what background we come from, no matter what point we begin our discussion, we must take the people in the course of that discussion to the oneness of Allah. Now, the non-Muslims may be divided into 2 main groups. Theists, those who believe in God, and atheists, those who do not believe in God. The atheists are made up of 2 main groups today. Communists, and they're getting fewer and fewer. And the other group are capitalists. It's not to say every capitalist is an atheist, but atheists are either capitalists or communists. These are the main 2 groupings that they're divided into socially, 2 camps. We have atheists amongst the scientists, etc. of the West, who are capitalists in their economic outlook. And communism promotes atheism specifically. Capitalism does not speak really of God or, it is an economic outlook or system which doesn't speak specifically about God, whereas communism actually does speak about God. It denies the existence of God. You cannot be a communist and believe in God. You could be a capitalist and believe in God. So, if we are to approach one of these groups, we take the communists first, we can point to them the recent demise of communism. communism is dying out all around the world. I know in Sri Lanka you still have the Tamils, the Tamil Tigers, these are communists, right? Yeah. Huh? There is a communist party that Okay, well I know in Tigers, and they're not communists? They believe in that. Oh, okay. Well, in any case, I mean, wherever you go around the world, you'll find groups of them. You know, in the Philippines, you have communist rebels that are there fighting the government. And still in Europe, in different parts of Europe, in America, in England, you have communist parties and so on and so on. In different parts of the Muslim world, you still have, people promoting communism. Matter of fact, the Kurds, for example, who are involved in rebellion against both Iraq, Turkey, Syria, and Iran, most of that movement is led by communists. Yeah. So it means that these people, though they have Muslim names, they are not Muslims. The point is, though, when we are discussing with a communist, we can begin by discussing with him the fall of communism. Why it has fallen apart. Why? Communism, which promoted itself as being the solution to the problems of man. The practical solution. It tended to look at religion as being idealistic, unreal, whereas communism was supposed to be, they call it, one of the terms they use for it is scientific socialism. Dialectical materialism. That is very flashy, nice sounding names. But when you look at the goal of communism, what is the goal of the communist system? They say the goal is to produce the communist man. Okay, what is the attributes of the communist man? They say the communist man will take according to his need, and he will give in terms of his effort according to his ability. This is the society they're seeking. Society in which people will work together, giving as much as they can physically in terms of their abilities, mentally, whatever they use, whatever abilities they have according to their abilities, and they will only take according to their needs. Now, sounds very beautiful, but this is idealism at its utmost, at its greatest extreme, where you are going to work twice as hard as me, but because I'm twice as fat as you, I will eat twice as much as you. Man never accepts that. If you work twice as hard as me, you want twice as much as me. That extra you will store. That is the nature of man. See, they claim that man, when he is born, he's born without any instincts at all. He's just totally blank. And it is the society now which creates in him the desire to want to possess and to own and these things. So they feel that through education of a new society, you can now raise a generation of people with this kind of idealism. Well, we've had a couple of generations in Russia. Did it work? Didn't work. China, did it work? Didn't work. Albania, which was supposed to be one of the most communist of the communist countries, just recently fell apart. Doesn't work. The only way that that system can survive is by putting